Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce AI Champions. Today we'll be going to talk about how to create calculated insights using SQL. So there are different ways of creating calculated insights. For example, we can use a visual builder that I have already discussed in last tutorials. So I will attach the tutorial link regarding what is calculated insights and how to create calculated insights using visual builder. So in this video description, right? So another way of creating the calculated insights is by using SQL. So this is the two way of creating the calculated insights in your org. But you can use like from package, from data kit, from template as well. You could create calculated insights. So since I have already uploaded tutorial on how to create the calculated insights using Visual Builder, so today I'll going to show that same using SQL authoring, right? So before get started, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel, and also please consider to take membership into my channel to support my channel. So what is calculated insight? Let me just tell you at a high level so that we can get started for today's demo. So calculated insights are like custom matrices and data aggregations which can process like bulk number of records from your data model objects or UDMO or any unified individual models, right? So it will can compute your customer KPIs, different KPIs like customer lifetime values and customer purchasing frequency and all, right? So uh, let's get started. And before creating the calculated insights using the SQL, let me show you how it will be look like. So I have already created few calculated insights on SQL, and let me show you how it will look like uh, by from the data explorer. We'll be showing the same from query editor as well, but let's see from the data explorer. So in the objects, we just need to select the data space as default and object calculated insights, and in here we just need to choose one of the calculated insights. For example, group by mailing state calculated insights we are choosing, right? So it will basically so I have written that I have created that calculated insights to group based on the mailing state of the contacts, right? So for example, you can see District of Columbia, there are like 13 contact records are there. In California there are 76 records, and there are if the mailing state is blank, so there are like 122 records of blank mailing state. And same like that, we have different state, based on different state how many contact records we have in this org, right? So this is how we'll create the SQL for the calculated insight. So let's get started, right? So I'll just go to the calculated insights, and we just need to click on this new button, and in here we just need to select our default data space, and in here we just need to choose calculated insight, and instead of visual builder we just choose use SQL authoring, so create insights using SQL. So on upon configuring this one, we can just click on next. So this is the visual builder, so this is the builder, sorry, so this is the SQL builder for providing for creating the calculator insight. So we can just provide the name of the calculator insight, for example, uh, calculator insights using SQL query demo. And what is the purpose? So we wanted to um, group contact records based on their mailing state, right? So this is the out of the box for sorry, so this is the placeholder. So we can just provide, this is the placeholder, like select attribute, then we can just provide the aggregation measures, and from data model object we can add the join as well, and finally we could add the where clause, and finally we could add the group by, right? So this is how the syntax. So this will be available as a placeholder. We can just simply delete this one, and in here we'll be going to find all those contact records from the account contact data model object, right? So account contact data model object, and we have already that field mailing state, uh, which is mapped against the account contact from the contact data stream. I'll show this mapping after some time. So let's get started by writing the SQL. So we can just we need to just add the keyword select, and in here we just need to provide. So what are those attributes we are going to select from this account contact data model object? We are going to select the mailing state, and we want to count the number of contacts in each mailing state. So we need two attributes, right? So first one is the mailing state. So let's add the mailing state. So after means we have this collapsible option, right? So we just need to expand this one, and in here we just need to select the mailing state. So after selecting this one, so we just need to scroll down, and we just need to click on insert, right? So this is how we could add the field, right? Add the field in the builder, right? In the canvas. So after that we just need to mention, like, so we have added the field. Now we just need to mention as mailing state, mailing state double underscore c. So we could provide any value of the after as, right? So this is how the column name will appear in the from the data explorer or from the query editor. Means we can use the output in data actions and all, right? Different places, right? So now after, so we just need to add a comma, then we just need to add the another attribute, which is the count number of contact records, right? So we can just simply add the function count. Then in here we just need to add the uh, for example, number of contacts, how we can find using id field, right? Account contact id. So let me just select this one, and let me just insert this one. So this will be our ID, based on which we can count the number of IDs are there, right? So then we could just simply add as, then uh, contacts count C. So our attribute additions are done. Now we want to add from which object we will be getting this, all these attributes we will be getting from account contact, right? So how to add the account contact? Same like fields, we just need to click on the parent level of account contact. So you can see it is highlighted as selected. Now you just need to again click on insert. So this is how you can see it will be added, right? From account contact. Now we want to group by against the number of contacts. uh, we want to group by against which attribute? Mailing state. So we want to get total number of contacts based on each mailing state. So we'll be adding that as part of the group by, right? So let me just add the group by. Now again we can just copy this field. So we wanted to group by against this field, right? So all done. Now our SQL configurations is done. We just need to click on check syntax to check whether any issues are there or not. We can see that it is a valid syntax. So we can just save is at a save this as a draft, or we can just activate this one, right? So let me just activate this one directly. So we can schedule this one. For the timing, I'll not going to schedule it. So I'll just click on enable, right? So we'll be using the publish now option, right? And we can see that our calculated insight status is active, and we are just good to go to publish now the calculated insights. So we can see that last run status is pending, so it will take some time. So you can see CI using SQL query demo is in pending status. And before that, let me just show you the mappings that I was mentioning. So users need to go contact home, since we are getting those contact records, right? So on clicking on this review button, we could see all this mapping, right? And in here, if I just search with mailing state, and you can see account contact, under account contact, mailing state is mapped with mailing state of contact home. right? So this is how we could simply add these mappings by creating a field on account contact, or we can get the same information um, from other objects as well. For example, let me just show you. So for example, from contact point address, we could get the address, mailing street information from other object like contact point address. Also, you could get the same information. Means rather by creating a new field in the account contact and mapping it with the contact home mailing state, we could get the same information from the another object contact point home. So in that case, specific case, we just need to use those joins in SQL, right? So in the next session, so we'll be going to see how to join using Visual Builder, as well as I'll be showing like what is inner join, outer join, left join, right join, full join. So those concepts are there, right? So in SQL, so that basically based on a matching key qualifier field. So some data from the contact point address, if matched, then we can just which are only using, like for example, using the inner join, we wanted to show only those matched records using the inner join. So for example, using the left right join, in the using the right join, we just wanted to take all those we wanted. We don't want to remove any records from the parent account contact, rather those are present in the which are mapped against, means we which are mapped against contact point address. Those records will be there, as well as the parent account contact records will also be in priority, right? Using those our left join or outer join, right? So I'll discuss step by step those concepts for SQL. So I just mentioned like how we can map that specific field account state that is being used while creating the calculated insights in this demo, right? So now we can see that it is still in pending. So I'll just refresh the page, and we could see the calculated insights using a SQL query demo is now success, right? So I have already shown how to check that one from the data explorer. Now let's see from the query editor, right? So let me just find query editor. So I have already the workspace created, so there is a workspace required to write those query editor. And in here, so I have dedicated tutorial on query editor as well. You could just find the tutorial in my data cloud playlist. So in here, after selecting the calculator insights, we just need to select our calculator insight. So this is the one, CI using SQL query demo, and we just need to click on clicking on drop down, write we just query. There are different options like a create query. It will using asterisk, it will query all the fields, right? So then query with all the fields, query with dimension fields, query with measure fields. So those are available. So we just need to select query with all the fields, and we can see that uh, let me show you from the calculator insights. Calculator insights SQL. So you can see the output field. So mailing state is a output field, and this is the field API name, and contacts count is also an output field, right? So that is why while querying with all the fields, we could see these are the fields automatically selected. And from the expressions tab also, we could find our SQL that we have written for this use case, right? Based on the mailing state, we'll be counting the number of contacts, right? So now let's run the query, and I can just hit on run query, and we'll be seeing, right, based on each mailing state, how many contact records are there, right? So you can see Georgia, Missouri, Kentucky, Ohio. So these are the uh, mailing state, and based on which we can find all those contact records are available, right? So that's how we could query. And since the limit is added, that is why we are seeing the less number of records. Let me add the limit 20, and we'll be seeing more records, right? So you could see California 76 records which are correct, Carolina 25 records. So yeah, so that's how it is. And we have talked about like how to create a calculated insights using SQL, and how to test that out using query editor as well as a data explorer. And we have seen, for example, if we add mapping, we how to add the field in the account contact, and we can map the field from the data stream or data lake objects, right? So that's all for today's demo. So hope you learned something new for today's tutorial. So please stay tuned, and if you like my content, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel, and please consider to take membership to support my channel. So thanks for watching. Bye.